Hello, my friends. It is Thursday, October 22nd. We're here with another video update for you this week. It's a busy week for us. It's been kind of a gloomy week in terms of news and in terms of weather, but we're here with some good things to tell you about. On Saturday, we will be having our confirmation service with 13 of our young people. Because of the recent climb in numbers, because of things we've been shifting and planning and replanning that service, the service is going to be held outdoors for the safety of everyone. So our 13 of our young people will be in that service, and we ask for your prayers as they go through that, and for your prayers of patience for the staff and the team, the worship team, as we make that happen. That will be live broadcast, assuming everything goes correctly, and also recorded so that you can view it at a future time. On Sunday, it's Reformation, so we will be having a Reformation service and a couple of special things for that. We have been working diligently all week to try and make sure that we could get recorded some organ music for that service. So please tune in for that. We will have a guest ghost organist. So not to do anything with Halloween, but our ghost organist will be playing at that service. Also at that service, it will be a time of great joy for the offering as we have our joy choir singing again this Sunday at that service. As we look ahead, the hopeful me says that we are probably at least halfway through this pandemic crisis, listening to all the news reports. The more realistic me says maybe we're about a third of the way through. In either case, we have some months ahead of us that will not be good. It will be unpleasant. We will be in the midst of flu season, and as we look now, all the numbers in all of our county here in DuPage and most of the surrounding counties are climbing at a rapid rate. We want to make sure that you are safe. We want to make sure that our neighbors are safe. So that is our main priority. And as we look ahead to that, we know that you're probably sitting there as well as I am too, saying, well, how do we cope with all of this? Well, one of the things that after decades of research that psychologists tell us in coping with difficult situations is to have a number of strategies to look and to focus outward. When we continue to focus only on what we want or what we can't seem to have at this time, our depression, our mood, our general demeanor continues to decline. So focusing outward is the key to our own happiness. That means looking at things that we can do for others. One person put it as kind of like having a Swiss Army knife sort of approach to this. A lot of tools in one place and using one or another at any given time and to alternate their use. So focusing outward could take the form of donating to a food pantry, making sure that you do that maybe at least once a week, or going to pick up groceries for someone else. Maybe they've pre-ordered, but you can pick them up. Or using your ingenuity and creativity and putting together some of those no-sew fleece blankets. There are lots of ways that you can contribute to the needs of others. Our quilters can't be here, but they can do other things. You can't be here in this space, but you can do other things to continue to be the hands of Christ in the world today. One of the most important things in reaching out and continuing to build relationships is writing someone a note. Write your children's teachers notes. Tell them that you appreciate all the things they've been doing. All teachers have had their heads spinning in this last week, as if they weren't already from the beginning of the school year. They're under a great deal of stress. So are parents. So if you know a young family in your area, write them a note of encouragement. Tell them how great they're doing in spite of everything that's there. Write a note to a teacher. Drop off a note here for a teacher at our partnership school, Hawk Hollow. The teachers truly appreciate our prayers and our communication. There are all sorts of things that we can do. There are citizen science projects you can be involved in. Maybe it's as simple as putting a rain gauge in your backyard and reporting in and knowing that you're part of a network all across the country, or watching out for wildlife in your area. The focus needs to be outward in order for us to be internally happy. So let's keep a note on that. Keep our minds focused outward, not on what we can't have and what we can't do, but focusing instead on what we can and how we can be the body of Christ in the world today. All that said, we hope that you'll continue to be a part of this community as we continue to reach out safely and faithfully. In God's name, God's bless.